Hey guys, we are currently in claim number 0788878972. Again, that is claim number 0788878972. We're currently in the back slope where we're gonna go have an overview of the damaged shingles. You can see one in the top left over there, another one right there, and I know the gas vents, they also got approved, so all the shingles around there need to obviously be removed when replacing those gas vents, and we'll go over that. Now I do want to also mention that that shingle is really close to the ridge, meaning we would actually need to also remove some of the ridge to replace that shingle. As of right now, we're just going to focus on most of this shingle. As you can see, it has a wind crease, and we're going to be attempting to replace this shingle without affecting any of these other shingles around its perimeter. Now we are using an insurance approved tool here, a snake bar, and again we're going to be attempting to do this without any of these other shingles being affected. Now let me get before photo 2. We're just going to be trying to be as gentle as possible. I would like to mention I know about like half the roof was approved, I believe, but both both the front and the back are in pretty bad conditions, too bad in conditions to warranty a repair. Especially the front's in way worse conditions. A lot of ridge vents, a lot of valleys to work around. Some shingles were affected around some valleys there. Again, we are being as gentle as possible here. We are trying to remove all the nails. Having a little hard time here removing and finding all the nails. Then we're trying to be as gentle as possible. I believe they actually use staples, so it's so hard to remove. We're trying to bring it up as little bit as possible, but shingle, so hard to remove it. Again, we're trying to be as gentle as possible here. These staples are nearly impossible to remove. Now when you make sure those staples are out of the way still, they're gonna be, you see, this is why it's so hard to remove the shingle here. They're not nails, they're staples. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. Now we still do need to remove all the staples. We need to make sure they're out of the way to make sure they don't pop up on the shingle and create somewhat of a nail pop. Of course, it would be a staple pop. Another one right here. Just got a lot of staples to work around here. Again, I mean, we're being as gentle as possible here. We're trying to bring we're not bringing up the shingle more than we should. This is what we need. And if I don't remove these, there's no way I can tuck in that new shingle. So we're finally able to get it all out of the way. We should be able to tuck in that new shingle now. And I do want to mention that I try to use here 3/4 inch nails. It helps me not bring up the shingle so much. Now we are gonna have to put the nails here on the bottom of each shingle. We're also gonna have to put some over these because I did remove staples around these areas. In order for these not to easily fly away, I'm gonna make sure the staples or something, a fastener, which in this case would be a nail, would be back into place because these staples are all removed from that shingle when we're removing this shingle. Again, we're being as gentle as possible. So we need to make sure all the shingles have their nails or fasteners. I just want you to hear all those granules. They're just racing down. Whenever we're just making movements here. Hi. Again, just listen to all those granules as they race down whenever we're just milling down that new shingle. Again, we are being as gentle as possible. And now we do need to put fasteners on all the areas we removed them. We are being as gentle as possible here. We need to make sure every shingle that we removed, its fastener or staple, has one back at its place. If not, of course, they, like I mentioned, they'll blow away very easily. Now this area, I know it had a fastener here. Now we need to make sure the fastener's here. Try to be as gentle as possible. And I'll show you what I mean here. You see there's a fastener holes where I removed those fasteners. So again, I need to make sure it has its fasteners or its nails or something grabbing onto it. Not that it will blow off real easily. And I just want you to pay attention to all those grinders. It's just racing down. Now we need 2 more fasteners here. We removed about 9. See, it has the fastener hole right here. I just really need 1 more fastener. It'll just be right here in the middle. Just pay attention to all those granules. I'm coming from the top to the bottom of the roof. Now we went ahead and wrapped up the repair attempt. I do want you to pay attention to this new creases that were created when being as gentle as possible in repairing that shingle. Creases that weren't previously there. Got a crease right here too. We've got another one right here. It's getting a little hard to see because of the rain. Another crease right there that wasn't previously there. Now the front slope is in the same condition as well. I believe y'all did approve about 7 squares here. I would recommend a full roof replacement. If we attempt just to work with some of this area is actually the shingles that are in a better than condition than the front. And you already saw all the damage it caused. For those reasons, I actually wouldn't be able to warranty repair, especially around those gas vents, the shingle around that ridge vent, and of course all these creases that now are newly created when doing that repair attempt. And that's why I want to be able to warranty this repair, and I would deem this roof non-repairable.